Moel Siabod and a little forest area. Just going over a cattle grid. Which is my walk today. Beautiful bird song. I do love bird song. So I've arrived. It's about midday, which is not the best time to start. I should have been here about 10 or 11 AM at the latest. Even that's not ideal. I set my alarm for 7:30, but I had a few things to do and breakfast to eat and digest and all the rest of it. So I've arrived late, but it's okay. I can be walking till about 5 o'clock now, this time of year, when the sun will be set. So I may be walking back in the dark, but I don't mind. So there's this little woodland section, then it opens out up a slope. Just wait for that to pass. It looked like a pleasure aircraft. And then you go up into Moel Siabod. I think there's a bit of snow still around, so it should be a good day. If this were summer, these trees would just be covered in leaves and you wouldn't be able to enjoy this as much, I don't think, because at the moment you can see the blue sky and the clouds and the sculptural shape of these trees, which is very beautiful, and all the vivid greens of the mosses, which is lovely. It's just so beautiful. I'm lingering here where I've only been walking for 5 minutes, but it's worth it. Look at this. Beautiful trees and mosses, and seen at their best. You need sunshine to enjoy this, but that's what I've got now. Moel Siabod. one of the pleasurable things about a walk, any walk, is the, if I pause, it's because some wind has struck up and I'm not going to compete with it. Just enjoy the view. One of the pleasurable features of a walk is how you get this see if that's better. I'm out of the wind. How you get this tapestry of different impressions. So just a few minutes ago I was walking up the slope to Moel Siabod. Then I come to this lovely little lake, and it's suddenly peaceful and quiet because you're out of the wind, although some was still blowing, which is why I'm crouching down now. And then you get the lapping of the waters on the lake. So I'm trying to keep this out of the wind. So what I'm going to do is have a hunt around here and see if I can get down to the lake just to share with you how lovely all of this is, which at the moment means I'm referring to the lapping of this pretty little lake below Moel Siabod. I remember coming down from Moel Siabod a few years ago and sort of threw myself down into where I'm sitting now, which is a little protected space. There's a large rock here and it's a hollow. You're out of the wind, and I was getting really cold and irritated and frustrated and fed up with the whole thing because it was such a windy, cold, horrible day, rainy as well. And there's a slope just coming down here, so I sort of picked up speed and threw myself at this rock and stopped myself with my hands like that, just to get out of the situation, the wind and the rain and the cold. It's a beautiful little spot. There's a view over there which that's mostly what I actually want to show you now. It's a lovely view, another little lake. Down over the other side there's a valley where I've spent some time before and walked a couple of times and driven up and down it a few times, which is called, well, I can't remember if you say Dolwydian or Dolwydian. It's one of these Welsh names, Dolwydian or Dolwydian, just over the back there down the valley. And those mountains which you can see, or hills rather, I wouldn't really call them mountains, in the distance are again, it's my dodgy Welsh, but it's something like Moelwyns, something like that. And there's a mountain over there called Nicht, which is a very nice little place to walk. And Moel Siabod is to the right. Now I'm going to move my camera around to avoid the direct sun because it's very strong sun, but I want to show you where I'm going and also what it's like, because there's some snow. I don't think there'll be very much there, but there is some snow up on Moel Siabod, or Siabod I think is what people say. They don't bother with the whole name of it because it's awkward, they just call it Siabod. So that's where I'm going. This is taking me twice as long as I expected because I'm tired. I have eaten now. No, I won't show you me, I'll show you the view a little more, because it's why I'm stopping really, to pause and enjoy the view. It's taking me twice as long as it should to come up this slope, because this is scree, rocks and rubble, which is not good at the best of times. And now, as you can see, it's snowy and icy, and I've slipped a few times, which I hate it when that happens. You shift all your weight onto a rock with the intention of propelling yourself off and all the rest of it, and the rock slips and you drop back down and curse and all the rest of it. I hate scree, but there's not much more of it. I'm nearly there, just up there, and then it's the next section. I think this route is a kind of secondary, lesser known route. It's not the one that guidebooks tell you about. I don't think it's the one on which I used initially when I did Siabod, because it is a bit on the rough side. It's perfectly doable. You know, it's safe. It's just a bit on the rough side. So onward and upward.